I was 19 years old. During the time, I had a baby on the way. My girlfriend came to me and said, hey, you need to get a job. I had just lost a job cooking at a restaurant, and we had just moved in together too. Like, we had literally just moved in together 1 month. And like, I just lost a cooking job, and now she's like, yeah, I think I'm pregnant and you need to get a job right away. So she looked in the paper. It was called the Yankee Trader or the Penny Saver, something like that. But the job was will train. So it didn't matter what I knew or what I thought I knew or anything. They were going to train me. So she said, you need to show up tomorrow. And I did. Turned out it was a roofing job. She just said, oh, it's a construction job. The guy was real nice on the phone, show up. So I did the next day. And showed up in Kings Park, New York. And it was Kings Park Elementary School, I believe. And man, there was this long ladder to get to the top of this building. And that was where the job was. And so I went up this ladder. I got in the middle of the ladder and it's literally shaking. And I'm like, oh my God. And I look down and there's a basement. So not only am I gonna fall to the ground, but I'm gonna keep falling all the way into this basement down there, because the basement stairs are there. Well, I thought about it in the middle, like, I'm out of here. I said, I wanted to be a man. So I didn't want to go home and get yelled at by her. So I kept going. I went up the ladder. I got yelled at for 10 years by David Crow. From there, when I left that company, I knew a lot. I was very seasoned with roofing, the diversion of water. I was very seasoned with laying a roof. I was very seasoned with literally knowing whatever it is I need to know about roofing, because they made sure that I roofed day in and day out. They made sure that if there was a class on a rainy day, that I was there. And they made sure that they made me a better person. And I don't think they really knew what they were doing, because I was a kid, and I was going through so many changes trying to find myself. But I found myself, eventually, and I got it together. Fast forward now, I leave New York, I move out of New York. I left roofing. I struggled with trying to jump into other industries. I didn't want to get dirty. So much I didn't want. I ran away from roofing. And then one day, I just decided that I'm going to be the best damn roofer I'm going to be. And I did. And I started a company, called it RTR. It's the acronym for Rocky the Roofer. I really went from literally nothing, operating this whole gig, everything out of a 1997 Chevy Cavalier, to sometimes the damn thing didn't even have AC, driving from state to state, loading the generator in the back of the car, just suffering, the struggles is real. When I first started, my company was valued at $1. Now it's valued at a few $1,000,000. It's hard work, man. Like I said, it's hard work, dedication. I want people to understand that, hey, if I did it, you can do it. I want the takeaway to be that people they're impacted, they're motivated. If nothing else. I want the glamour and the glitz sounds good. The lights, the camera, the microphone, the book deal, the all these things that we strive. But I really strive for these things for the exposure to motivate people.